Hello my friends, this is Shrek the One-Eyed Gamer and welcome to another little Black Ops 2 gameplay today. We've got some double dogs, we're running some hardcore kill confirmed, playing on vertical, good old vertical. I think I'm going about a 16 or 17 gun streak in this. I thought I could push for a nuke, but the start of the game I'm actually playing very crap. It kind of sucks, but it was one of those games where you start off kind of crap and then you can just, you kind of find your rhythm and if you kind of, a lot of people would probably quit out if the game's not going well. I'm not a quitter of games. I'd like to stay in it and push through to get the victory. And yeah, I go on a nice little streak near the last few minutes of the game. But yeah, what we're going to talk about today, my friends, the spur of the moment. The spur of the moment, the things you do in the heat of the moment, those snap decisions that you make that usually work out well. Now, there have been many times in my life where I did stuff in the spur of the moment and it's been absolutely awesome. There's been a few times, of course, there have been some negatives to this. I've done a few things in the spur of the moment when I was like 16 or 17. And that was when I got tattoos. I've showed my tattoos in a video a very, very long time ago, which was, it was a very embarrassing video, showing off my ink. It was just one of those spur of the moment videos where I thought, yeah, fuck it, let's do it, why not? It will be fun, but yeah, I kind of felt embarrassed after doing it. But yeah, growing up, I do things in the spur of the moment. I do like these things where I just decide, yeah, fuck it, let's go. And I've done that with tattoos, and yeah, once you get a tattoo, it's basically permanent. I mean, you can do tattoo removals and all this sort of stuff, but yeah, it's kind of, if you do it, you should have to live with it, pretty much. That's how I kind of see things in life. If you do something, you should live with the consequences. And, with my tattoos, we'll kind of discuss that kind of firstly, the kind of negative points. But yeah, when I got my tattoos, a lot of them, I kind of regret them. I wish, now that I've grown up more and I know more about tattooing and the art form that it is, I'd love to, wipe, my arms clean and start again. And I would have super, super epic tattoos. But at the same time, because some of my tattoos are kind of crap, I'm working on them to make them look better. But I see it as kind of a growing point within me. I started out as a 16-year-old kid making, doing these stupid tattoos. And now the tattoos that I've gotten more recently they mean something, and yeah, they're certainly a lot cooler to look at, without question, because I understand it more and I know kind of more of my style and what I wanted. So I just kind of see it as a kind of learning curve for myself. I started out kind of crap, and then moving on to bigger and better tattoos, which are a lot cooler and stuff. And I'm in the process of working on a full kind of sleeve on my arm. I've already got 2 sleeves, but I'm trying to make one of them a lot better, because it's the tattoo that I have, it's the tribal stuff, which a lot of people got years ago, but now it's kind of faded out and no one gets it anymore. So I'm looking to modernize it somewhat, probably in the next year or so, hopefully. I had actually thought of doing a vlog of me getting tattooed. I don't know if I'm brave enough to actually go ahead and videotape myself while I'm getting tattooed by some guy that I've known. Actually, the guy who I'm going to get to tattoo me, I've actually known for a very, very long time, since I was a very, very young boy. I've known who this guy is, so, and I would actually recommend him to any guy on the planet. So the good things about the spur of the moment, there have been a number of things that I've done in my life where, yeah, I've done things in the spur of the moment and they've been absolutely awesome. The most recent one, this is a kind of bizarre one. It was about a week ago. In fact, I was actually going to do this commentary like a week ago, but I did some other things and then I never had time to make any more videos. So this has kind of been, something I've wanted to talk about for a good week or so now. But yeah, it was a Sunday. My wife and I were sitting watching TV. We were just eating breakfast. I was watching the WWE, or the wrestling. And growing up when I was younger, I was a big fan of wrestling. I always watched the pay-per-views and all this sort of stuff. And I would get friends over and we'd have a sleepover type thing, because it would be on at 1 or 2 in the morning. So yeah, we would all come around, we'd all hang out, and we'd all watch it. But growing up, I kind of fell away from wrestling, like a lot of people do. But, from time to time, I'll just click it on the TV if there's nothing on and just kind of have it on in the background, like when I was eating my breakfast. And yeah, pretty much, it was on, and then like the kind of ad breaks came up, and it was advertising they're doing like a tour of the UK, because the wrestling comes over to the UK like every year. And basically there was tickets available for a local arena that's it's very close to me. And my wife had said to me, I'd love to go to the wrestling. I think it would be quite cool. So I was like, yeah, screw it, why not? I went onto the computer, searched for tickets, and yeah, they were quite expensive, but they're like floor seat tickets to the wrestling. So I thought, yeah, fuck it, let's just go for it. This will be fun. I'm not the biggest fan of wrestling anymore. I don't really know a lot of the wrestlers and the story that's kind of going on currently. But I was like, yeah, fuck it, that'll be fun. I thought it would be a really good, a good experience, I suppose, to go and see it, and be a part of the WWE universe type thing, is what it's called. So yeah, I thought it was one of those really cool things. I was like, yeah, screw it, let's go. And it cost quite a lot of money to get tickets. But yeah, I was like, fuck it, it'll be worth it, hopefully. And, one of the last thing I think, there's been a few other things that I've done in Spur of the Moment. I bought a car. I went to look at cars. I went to like the garage type thing, the dealership, to look at cars, just to kind of see price-wise and stuff. The very same day, I bought a car. Yeah, it was like, I think it cost me like $7,000 or something like that. I bought a car. I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Shit happens. I think I was 19 or something at the time. I was like, yeah, let's buy a car. Why not? You only live once. And the final thing, the thing I'm probably most proud of that I've done in Spur of the Moment, my wife and I, when we got married, we basically did it heat of the moment type thing. I had proposed, 3 years before, so the proposal was there, and basically we went into like the travel agent things, because we'd came up with hundreds of ideas of how to get married, do the old classic thing, but then we did start thinking of, why don't we get married, overseas, get married abroad. And yeah, Vegas had came up, and we went into like the travel agents and basically checked, we were looking to get married in like October. This was February at the time. We were looking to get married in October. And basically the woman said, there's a flight to Vegas, flying locally in 3 weeks' time, and it's a lot cheaper, and you're going to stay in a better hotel. So we're like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's go for it. So yeah, we had 3 weeks to basically plan the wedding. She had to get 3 weeks to get a dress and all this other stuff. We had to keep it a secret from everyone as well. So yeah, that was like my main Spur of the Moment thing, which I thoroughly enjoyed. I'm very glad that we did do it in that way. Absolutely loved it. It still cost us a fortune, but it was worth every single penny. So yeah, that's been it, my friends. Let me know what you've done in the Spur of the Moment. What sort of stuff have you did, in your life, where you've just thought, yeah, let's just go for it. Let's see what happens. Throw caution to the wind, and yeah, go for it. So let me know, my friends, what you think of this, what you've done. Let me know in the comments if you've done any good things or bad things. And I shall see you all next time, my friends. I hope you have a lovely day. And yeah, adios amigos.